Hello friends, how are you? Good evening. Talisa Lindsay here, DIY Living by Talisa Lindsay. We're going to do something that we're going to finish up, girls, with Gingerbread Man. You guys, I'm so excited to have you here. We have done this adorable little female gingerbread lady. And so we're going to make a little matching guide to go with him. So it'll be in the kitchen and you can display it. And I have some extra ones that I'm going to give out for TLC. So all you have to do is just be here tonight, show up sprinkles, all the things that you need to do to support. That's all you need to do, friends. That's all you need to do. How are you? Hope you're doing good. So we found another mitten, and I will probably have to use this little girl for a second so I can know what direction I'm going to put his hand in, because we don't want to go in the same direction that we did. We're going to do it the opposite direction. So who's ready for this? Hello, friends. Hey, girl. Who's joining me this evening? Bonnie, Wanda, Betsy. Hey, Michelle. I know, isn't she just the cutest to be hanging in your kitchen? Or you can do what I did. I just stuck her up on a little candle thing too, which is, whatever you want to do. So we're going to do a guy. We're going to make this guy is going to match him, or have to match her somehow. And I'm trying to think. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to be using the red rickrap. So let me grab that. And I think that what I want to do is, because her skirt has this stripe in it, which this fabric came from Dollar Tree as well, that we'll probably use the material to match this, maybe as a bow tie. What do y'all think? Hey, Hannah, how are you? I'm not real sure why my numbers seem to be off tonight, but they seem to be really off tonight. So if y'all would help me just get those up, I would greatly appreciate it. Might be because I took yesterday off because it was Clay's birthday, but it is what it is. So yes to a bow tie. Who's saying bow tie? Should we do a bow tie? Okay, a lot of you are thinking bow tie. And we'll have to give him some buttons too, for sure. Now, I'm going to do, let's see how I want to do this. I'm going to do it where it's going to be like the opposite of what she is, if that makes sense. So I want to keep her down here so you guys can see. Thank you all for sprinkling. This helps so much. Really, really helps. It's one of those things. If you're not on Facebook like one day, it really affects you. But you see how I outlined it in the black? I want to go and do the same thing. Hey, Melanie. How are you, Kimberly and Lynn and Jane? This is a permanent marker, so I don't plan on laundering these anytime soon. And honestly, I'm probably going to use them more for decorations. That's weird. Than I am about anything else. So that way I can use them for years to come. And I'm not going to use them for baking. I'll just use them for putting them in the kitchen to make them look pretty. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you wanted to, I would say get some fabric glue and outline what I'm doing here, so it'll stand out, like what we did with the female. And I might even have to go around with the female and make it a little bit darker too. But anyhow, I just feel like it adds that character to it, right? You get 2 of your grandkids tomorrow. Oh, that's so sweet. Hey, June. Send me a message, friend, if you would like to be on this week's TLC. I greatly appreciate that. That so helps me. Like, a lot. That helps me a lot. Let's Facebook know, too, that you like what I'm coming up with. Love the gingerbread people. I've already seen about 3 of you that have been able to get your hands on these pot holders and has already started making some. That's super cute. I've only seen you guys make the girls, though. I haven't seen you make a boy. So I figured I'll go ahead and make the boy. And maybe that'll help give you some idea of how to do it. Are you all ready for this? How many of you are ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Anybody? Oh, and a lot of you have been asking too. My bracelets, my earrings, all those. We got some new stuff in. They're in the shop. BuyTalisa.com. So, do I keep going in and out? It must be some weird thing going on with Facebook. Hey, Rona. Who else was that just sent me stars? Kimberly, thank you. Thank you, friend. They must be doing some weird updates is all I can think of. I'll have to contact them whenever I get off my live and see if that's going to help. Try going out and coming back in. I don't know, and see if that works. See if that works, because they've been taking their rounds going around to everybody and doing these weird updates. That's what they've been doing. Okay, so we know that the hand we're going to do in the same way that we did hers. So that hand is going to be up here. So all I know is I want to, because he's going to have the rickraff around him too, is I'm just going to draw a little faint line across here so I'll know where I'm going to be putting my rickraff. That's how I'm saying it correctly, and probably not, because I have my own vocabulary. And I'm going to eyeball it as far as the hand goes. So this is kind of hard to do from the opposite sides. You know what I mean? It is to me anyway. So let me see. It's about midsection, like going up. Okay. So we're going to bring this up. Come over. I probably went over a little bit more. There we go. That's fine. It works out just fine like that. All right. And we're going to have to put a bow tie on him. So it's probably going to be like right around here that we're going to put that bow tie. Is what I'm thinking. All right, so there's that. So we got the hand on. And we'll do a little spot in here for a little bit of rickraff in there too. Yeah, we all need prayers that's been sick. My daughter has been sick too, and we're going to see her tomorrow. So I'm hoping that I'm going to place my bow tie first so I'll know where I'm going to put his face. If that makes sense. So I'm going to cut this in a long, kind of rectangular shape, and I'll show you what I'm going to do after that. So I'm going to make it a little thick, and I'm going to go down probably about 3 inches. Is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Okay. And let me see if I'm right. Actually, I'm 5 inches. 4.5 inches. So, hey Shree. I may cut this even a little bit shorter. So all I'm going to really do is I'm going to gather it in the very center. And we may have to cut it down a little bit. It might be too long still, which is fine. It is. It's too long, so I'm going to cut it down. I'd like to overestimate than underestimate. Right? Because you can take away more than you can try to get back. All right, so when it comes to your fabric anyway, make sure that's also shredded a little bit on that side like it is on this side so it all looks even. Now, just to give it a little bit of, because I have a little bit of that left over from her bow, I'm going to use that. Okay, that's perfect. So let me tell you how long that is now. That is exactly what, it's 3 inches. It's what I originally wanted and I went too long. Thank you all for the stars so much. please send me a message so I can put you in for TLC this week. I appreciate that. You're not sure about what, friend? So now I'm going to take my leftover scraps and I'm just going to tie it around here once and cut it short, and we'll glue it on to make his bow. And that way it'll match her skirt lining at the bottom, but it also will match the bow on top of her head. Now we will not be doing anything kind of special to the top of his head, other than probably adding a little bit of that rickraff around the top. Don't want to drop my bow, y'all. Don't want to drop my bow. Okay, so now let's glue this. Making sure it's tight. And once I get it glued, I'm going to tuck these pieces right inside of the fabric so that they're not going to be seen. And you might need to manipulate your fabric a little bit just to get it where you need it, where you want it. All right, so now we're going to place that bow about right here, I think, in the center. This right here will probably be his center. Yeah, that'll be his center. So let me put it about right there. Did somebody say, "Oh darn it, what did I miss? What did I miss? I don't like it when I miss something." Especially when I'm trying to do a DIY with you, but sometimes I feel like I get out of the conversation. Did you lose? Are you guys, is it really acting up on you guys? I'm gonna have to contact Facebook if it's all this audio and weird stuff going on. Yeah, I'm so sorry, y'all. You know how it goes. I'm just using their platform. I feel awful that it's like that, but it's got to be some weird updates that they're doing. This is going to be so super cute. Look at that. Y'all, this is going to be cute. You know it's going to be cute, right? Did I just say it was going to be cute? Oh, thanks, Holly. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you for spreading the love. All right, now, with him, what can I do? Hannah, try going out and coming back in and see if it works, honey. Do you guys want me to do something a little bit different with his smile? I mean, her smile is all the way across, like this. But I thought maybe with his, if I did a little wavy. Remember, I'm not a professional. Just trying to make sure I do, get it where it looks cute. And I need to go ahead and add this up here at the top too, so I don't want to forget that. So let me cut that because he's going to need his little rickraff. So I'm going to read your comments for a second on your suggestions while I put this on. Make his smile a little whimsical. I thought maybe a little curvy might work. Oh, I'm sorry, Jane. I know. So sorry. A little red heart on her smile. You want me to put a little red heart on her smile to make hers different? A little curvy. Hi, Barb. Hey, Melanie. Okay, well, let's go ahead and make his eyes. Now, his eyes is not going to have eyelashes like hers, okay? I know, right? Facebook, quit messing up. My people are saying that they can't hear me. The auto is weird, and I'm going in and out. So, Facebook, just fix the problem. Since you like to listen to what I'm saying. Y'all, I'm trying to not go crazy with it. So, that's why I'm laughing, okay? That's why I'm laughing. Oh, Darla, how are you? How are you, girl? All right, let's go ahead and do these eyes. So we're definitely going to do oval for him too. We're going to have to get the paint out. Let's do oval over here. I'm going to have to get better at practicing on my faces though. I'm just going to tell you right now, I have to. She has a cute little oval nose. It's like this one. All right. Oh, we're getting down here a little bit. I might have to move this down somewhat. Yeah, I might have to move it down just a smidge. And I was hoping that I wasn't. Okay, we'll try probably sideways. So let me go ahead and get his little squigglies. A little squiggly smile. It's a little crooked. A little bigger. All right, now let's do a little thing on the side. I'm going to come back in and have to paint that. And I'll make his bow tie go a little sideways. All right, so let's do that. Let's do, wrap on this part so I don't mess up, because I already drew all that out. And then I'll come in and draw the face for him. For sure. And he's going to have some kind of buttons going down the front. What do y'all think? Does he need buttons or just a bow tie? What do y'all think? Because I feel like the bottom half is going to be empty if we don't do something on the bottom. And I'm not real sure if I have enough fabric to do like a vest looking thing. And I don't know how I would make that work either with, yeah, I don't see how I could make that work. Buttons. All right, so we could probably do some little candy cane buttons on his, like we did with hers, right? Maybe that's what we can do. And I'm kind of wondering, what if I make his eyes green? I mean, I know hers is black. Should I keep them? I almost want to put some blue eyes on her, even though I got I've got it filled in, and maybe do his green. But I got to remember how to do that. Got to remember. Thank you, Kathy. You as well. Hello, Jean. No, thank you. Shoot. I gotta go back. Crap. Y'all, did y'all see what I saw? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, gracious now, y'all. Come on, stop. Where is he? Hold on. Could y'all just take a commercial break for just one moment? I still see it. I saw it. I'm waiting to see if I see it again. Because it was more than once did I see. Okay. I'm sorry. Some of y'all's comments. Was hilarious. I know, like, where is Chantel? Where are you, girl? Hello, Lisa. Hey, Renee. Let's try to get this done. I got him. I'm not looking for a date. Yes, I'm married. And you don't need to go all of that nonsense. So, no. I got him. He's out, girls. He's out. My husband would have a few things to say about all that now. Y'all. Good gravy. We got all types, don't we? Well, he just made things interesting for a moment there. Sorry, ladies. You know how nice Facebook is about letting all those stink bugs come in whenever we don't want them around, right? Seriously. I know, Dorothy said he's got skills. Right, your skills is coming on alive and hitting up on a woman. I'm dying here. Oh my goodness, like, right? We need to put him on the Grinch, the stink, and stunk, or what all of those. Oh, hilarious, y'all. Hilarious. We need to put up a sign that says, we are not looking. Move on. I was afraid he was going to tell us his skills. No. Oh my goodness. Lynn, that's funny. I was hoping he was not going to tell us what his skills were too. Thank goodness. Oh, gravy. Takes all shapes and sizes, girls. All shapes and sizes. Says no stink mugs allowed here. I know, right? Put one behind you. I know, right? I do. I absolutely do. All right, I'm going to try my best. That was just, y'all, I finally got my nails shortened today, and I'm so glad I did. Because this girl, it had been a hot minute since I had my nails done. All right, I'm trying to decide what I want, if I want to do anything different with his eyes. I think I want to try to do a little eyebrow over his. Yes, I'm going to do a little eyebrow over his. There we go. Okay. I put a little eyebrow over his, all right? So it's a little different, but I'll make it darker in a second. But I'm going to go ahead and get some of my paint out. And we're going to need to put some pink cheeks on him. Don't y'all think he's going to have cheeks, right? Do you think we need to do pink? Or do we need to do red? I missed it, Peggy. What did you say, girlfriend? I missed it. The one thing is when it said that love to take you out, it could be like, take out? You really take out? That's scary. I know, right? Red? I know, right, Melanie? I wish a lot of things. Oh, oh, just makes me want to like, ugh. All right, so we'll do his cheeks red. Add a little white in there. We're going to also have to do his nose red too. So, hello. Glad to have some normal friends in here. Peggy, you're going to have to message me what you said. I missed it, girl. I want to hear it. It does, Melanie. It's kind of creepy. Like you said, it's kind of creepy. Alrighty. So we're going with a little red in his cheeks. Are you excited to see them together, Hannah? Aw, I'm glad. All right. Let's do that. We'll do a little bit of highlights in here too, so we can see them. Let me add some highlights. Thank you. Bracelets just added to the shop. Just added, my friend. We don't have very many of these in stock either, just because they didn't have many left, and I like designer looking things, if you know what I mean. All right, so am I gonna grab my white? A No So Grinch felt creations last few days. Oh, how sweet. They're stockings. Oh, they're socks. I'm trying to read some of your comments at the same time. Okay, he's got a little thing right here. Let's take that one. Add a little white right there. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit right up in here. That's good. I think I like it doing it that way. I'll add a little bit of white around his. And then we'll come in here and add a little bit of white around his nose, so that he looks a little different. Okay? A little different. Oh goodness, fail. I'm gonna have to. I'm missing out. Good gravy. I'd probably be busting a gut really bad. Oh, let's see. I don't know if there's gonna be enough room. I think we agreed that we're gonna do buttons. Not sure if there's gonna be enough room for him to have shorts. All right, hold on. So let's do some eyes for him. Okay. And we'll do another one over here. I'm getting concentrated on this now. Oh, thanks, Katie. I straightened it. All right, and let's do a little dot right in there. So his eyes are a little bit different. Yeah, we're gonna do a bow tie. Let me add a little bit more back to the eyebrows because it needs it. Yeah, we're going to do a bow tie. Just a moment. We're going to do that bow tie. Okay, there's his eyebrows. I go around the outside of his white a little bit. A little bit more in his detail of his face. Okay. My t-shirt. This was a shirt that I sold in my shop a couple of years ago for around Valentine's Day. And because a lot of my supporters are from Texas, I wear a shirt that represents Texas. Yes. Because I have a lot of great, beautiful followers and friends, and we have some in, I have quite a few of them. Texas, New York, Alabama, Tennessee. Yep, all those beautiful states. I'm not real big in the Midwest. I think as far as I go is Texas. All right, I'm going to put this bow tie on here slanted. Love it. You're in Texas. Awesome. Oklahoma? Well, welcome. Thank you. Idaho, Montana. Love my Montana. Yes, I have quite a few in Ohio, too. Utah. Love it. Carol, you like them? They make a cute pair. Girlfriend, I'm glad you got your items in the store last night with the home decor items that you purchased, because I had like 4 other people that was trying to grab that. All right, we're going to... I just realized she's a little bit darker brown than he is. I don't know if y'all noticed that. So now what we're going to do is add some buttons down the middle for him. And you know what? Somebody suggested a hat, but I'm trying to think if I do a hat on him, how I want to do that. Let's give him some buttons first and then figure out. Figure it out. Let me cut these off. Put that on there. If y'all are not wanting to see any more like floral stuff, I'm going to try to see if I can return some of this that I bought back from Soho, because they're not cheap. See? Thank you. I try to be creative. I try. Arkansas, I have family in Arkansas. I have some in Harrison. You know what? I didn't realize that these are different. These are green and red. That is red and white. Oh, well, I have another one. Right here. Hey, Gail. You like them? They're adorable. I gave him some rickrack on the sleeve right here. I put some right there. So I'm going to add those 2 buttons right down here on him. Thanksgiving, my husband's going to make it easy this year because with work, and I've just been so extremely busy with Clay's sports and school and everything else. These came from Dollar Tree, Linda. No, I didn't. You're right. I do need to add rickrack up there, my friend. You are so right. Good eye. Good eye, girlfriend. Good eye. Is that Kathy? You got a good eye, Kathy. Didn't forget. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and put him right there. Put that down in there. I want to see you guys make a pair. You can do this. It would be really pretty too, because I have some pink rickrack that would be really not. Am I saying that right? Rickrack, yes. I'm saying rickraff. That's not right. Why am I saying rickraff? No. I wanted to do him the opposite of what his girlfriend is. Yeah, I didn't want to do it where he was like hanging off the... I wanted to make it look like they were the opposite of each other and that they're going to grab for each other's hands. I know, right? You know what it made me think of, Carolyn, when I said rickraff? What's that cartoon? Somebody on here has got to know what that cartoon is I'm talking about. Is his name Rick Rack? That's it. That's it. Robin knew it. Rick Rack. Rick Rack. That's what I was thinking of. That cartoon. Although it doesn't take much for me to make my own vocabulary either, friends. If y'all have been around, y'all find that out. I'm down to earth. Lots of times make up my own vocabulary. I have what they call Talisa's dictionary. Okay. So, he smells a little bit like cinnamon. I had to smell him. Dorothy, I've had for a while, and I think you can find it at Hobby Lobby. So what I wanted to do when I made these, I wanted to make it look like this. Do you see what I'm talking about? She's like, it's okay. She understands my dictionary. So that way it would look like maybe they're holding hands if I put them up on a shelf. Aw, Peggy, it's because my grandmother would say things like I say. So I'm pretty much picking up like what my grandmother used to do. Okay? A cinnamon scent. Oh yeah, a cinnamon scent. Yeah, that would be really pretty, especially being that they're gingerbread people. Yes, like over a bottle that was super, super cute. Like I have them hanging over, look. For instance, we can put him over this candle. But if you have some bottles in the kitchen, like some people like have oil that they set up in the kitchen year round, right? You know what I'm talking about. Like you guys use extra virgin olive oil. I have mine that sets up by my stove. So I could flip that over one of them. And then if you have, like one of our friends who's a chef, he has a different bottle of wine that he cooks with, that he flavors his sauces and stuff with. But anyhow, I'm trying to give you a visual. It would be cute. Try to give you a visual, girls. Hold on. Someone's saying he needs a pair of short pants. I'm trying to think of how would I make him into a pair of short pants. That's something I gotta think about. How in the world would I make a pair of short pants for him? I guess I could glue them. I'll try making him a pair of pants. I'm trying to get her over the top of this so y'all can try to see what I'm talking about, y'all. There. There we go. Now you see what I'm saying. A belt. I think a belt might work. So if I'm going to do a belt, maybe I do have to ask y'all though, do you want to see me do some more floral things as well? Tell me in comments what you want to see more of. Okay, let me figure this out. I had a scrap piece of fabric that I cut off, and I could cut into a small square, but I think I'm going to have to move these buttons up to make that happen. And I think I could probably use the rickraft to go around the bottom. What'd you say? Rickraft. I know. I say rickraft all the time. Aw, Brenda, you like my floral arrangements? Aww. She talks like Okie. Hey, it's just my southern thing. I can't help it. I grew up out in the swamps of a southern, I mean, you can't get any more southern than Florida. I'm just telling you, you just can't. Florida is as far as south as you can get on the map, right? Unless you're going to start all over again and go in a little bit further down south. Pat's like, the scary thing is we understand you. I know. That is scary. Hey, Summer. Oh, Michelle, I would love to see your Santa hats. Oh, thanks, Mary. Winter theme. I love winter theme. Yes, winter theme. She calls peonies pennies all the time, and I totally understand everything. That would probably be me. That would probably be me. Oh, I see what you're saying, Elizabeth. Thank you. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're talking about the truck, not these. Okay. I hear you now, girlfriend. Sorry about that. I was totally confused because I wasn't working on that project right now. I'm working on this one. So I'm like, how am I going to make this gingerbread guy like blowing in the wind? I get it. Now I can do that on the truck. I gotcha. Okay, so for being this, if we're going to make that the buckle, or put that the middle, I got to think about what I'm going to do around the outside of this. Hold on. If we put that going down this way, like a belt, we put that on the top. It needs to have something black, I think, or like that to kind of like frame around it. So, hold on that thought, because I think I have some black velvet fabric right here that I'm wondering if I put that in the center and put that in the middle. Move that for a second. Let me see what that would look like. Let me see what that will look like. He needs a SpongeBob pants. Oh my word. SpongeBob pants. That's funny. I'm just saying it. That's funny. SpongeBob pants. You don't, now you're going to make me have to think about making some shorts for him. How I plan on making them stand up in my kitchen is I'm probably going to have a couple of bottles, like I said, of oil and things like that are in my kitchen that is already going to be there. So I'll just stick it in there. All right, I don't know about that, y'all. I think it's going to have I think I'm going to have to move this up and make it look like the belt is up here. That's me. I feel like it's down too low. And let me see. Some of you suggested about the short thing, so let's see. Let's just see. Let's just see. So I would cut, because I would have to run, I'd have to bring the shorts up to here, because it's going to have to be like tucked as a belt. So it looks better up a little bit higher. Okay. Now I'm going to fold that over. I'm going to cut again. Okay. So we're going to fold it like that, and then I'm going to have to cut it in the middle and down here at the bottom and tuck it in. So let's see. As long as this crack isn't showing. Oh my goodness. Make a triangle at the bottom? Not sure if that would work. I'm thinking square, because you've got to cut two panels to make what would look like legs, right? Now we're trying to play dress up like a doll, y'all. That's what we're trying to do now. No plumber action. Oh my word, y'all. That is too much. Too much. Y'all are cracking me up. No plumber action. Yeah, we don't need no crack up in here tonight. Oh, I don't mind cracking up, but let's not share any crack. I try to keep mine covered. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Got it so far. Let's pull this apart. Okay. Like so. All right, let's go ahead and glue these two together. Okay. And then let's go ahead and, there we go, bring that around. Let's put this up there. All right, so let's glue that back down and then put this in the middle to make it look like a belt. Oh, what a job you've done now. I know, right? I know. Let's not mess up my little boy. I'm sorry, little gingerbread boy. I'll try my best not to take your arm off in the process of it. All right, so let's just fold that around and down. Okay. Cute so far, I know. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's take our black portion of what we're going to do for this belt buckle. Let's put that in the center. Okay. tiny ducks over my house. Oh, you got little tiny ducks. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to go that way or the other way. Let's see, that way or that way. I like it better that way. All right. So let's take our black velvet ribbon. Put that down. Good evening, friends. We're playing dress up. We're trying to play dress up. I'm trying to play like I did when I was a kid. Just, you know, I don't know if you ever did it, but I did as a kid. Grandma would give me some fabric and a doll, and she would tell me to make an outfit. I didn't know how to, you know, what I was doing. I'd just start ripping and shredding. So, you know, I just know I had to wrap it around the chest and do a little crisscross, tie it in the back. Have y'all ever done that? Do you know what I'm talking about? You take one little piece of fabric that would be a rectangle and you would crisscross it so it would go across for this section right here. Make sure it covered this, and then you would bring it to the back, make sure it was long enough. And then after you brought it to the back, you would bring it around the neck and tie maybe like a little bow in the front. That would be what I did. Yeah. Have you done that? Oh my word. That's funny. All right. So now what we got to do, because we're trying to make these look like shorts, is we're going to cut right down the middle here. What I think looks like the middle. From my visual eye. Okay. I feel like I have to cut a little bit more because we have to make a little division in here. Okay. A little more on this side, little division. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, Kim. Usage would be cute as Mr. and Mrs. Yes. Okay. Now, I feel like his shorts, though, are a little too... What are they? What are they, y'all? What is his shorts? I mean, I cut a little division right there. Do I need to make it bigger? Do I need to maybe fold this under a little bit more? I think maybe that's what it needs, a little folding under. Fold it under? Yep, we're going to be doing Disney. Fold it under a little bit. Okay. Okay, cuffs at the bottom. Oh! So you want me to cut it where it rolls up? Is that what you're wanting me to do? So the fabric's inside out? Or I think it looks cute like this. Okay, hold on. We can do it where there's a cuff in the front and it make it look like there's a cuff. Okay, hold on. Let's do that. Let's fold it where it looks like there's a cuff in the front. Okay. Let's do that. We'll make it look like a cuff in the front. All right, without burning myself. Thank you, friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, hold on. Oh, I can still put the bottle up inside because look, I only put it on the front part, see? We still got that hole right there. I didn't want to close up that hole so that we couldn't use it. So I was smart when I applied it. I thought that through. I thought it through. Oh. All right, let's fold this one. I feel like that's going to have to come up just a little bit. Why is that one wanting to come up a little bit too far? There we go. Ew. Get that, ow! That glue off my finger because that hurt. All right, and there needs a little bit up here at this cuff. I got it down in the seam, but I didn't get it up at the top. Okay. I think we're done with his shorts. Let me glue this down a little bit on the sides, though, because it's sticking out awkwardly right there. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. Mr. Cutie Pants here now. Thank y'all for suggesting the shorts. And I wasn't sure how that was going to turn out, girls, because y'all are bringing me back to me being like 10 years old. Trying to make some clothes for my dolls, like Grandma used to tell me to do. So, you know, we're talking 50-something years, no, 40-something years ago. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Now, there's his little shorts. All right, now let's hold her up. These, Mary came from Dollar Tree, my friend. And then they'll be holding hands on the... Oh, look, they're so super cute now. They are so super cute. Oh, my word. Look at that. I just love them. Y'all, I just want to hug them now. Oh, my gracious. I feel like I just accomplished making my little baby dolls from 10 years ago, or 40 years ago. Now, this would be a screenshot, y'all, to be sending Patrick. She's completely lost it. She loves her hand mittens. She's turned them into dolls. You might need to find a place for her soon, y'all. They're super cute. They're a cute little couple, and they're holding hands, too. They're going to grow old together. Okay, Lisa, I saw you, honey. Aren't they the cutest? Like puppets. Oh, now that you said that. Now that you said that. She's going to wave at you. Hold on. And he will wave at you. There you go. Hey, Jen. Aw, well, happy birthday to her. I did paint the faces, believe it or not. I did. And now he's going to grab for her. And he's going to hold her little hands. Oh, now we're going to have to do a puppet show. We're going to have to come up with a skit, Patrick and Talisa. Over these cute little gingerbread guys. Yes, the grandkids. The grandkids would love them. They are so cute. Yes, Carol, you can. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I haven't had an opportunity to put those in. I was just showing how pretty they looked pairing it with the other one. So I'll post it in this evening. Melissa, I'm going to post them in my kitchen because I have bottles, magnets on their hands. Yeah, that would be cute. I have some bottles in my kitchen, so I'm just going to display them by literally setting them on bottles. Just like, you see this candle here? I'm just going to slip it over the top of it and then slip this one on the other one. Yeah, and put them up in my kitchen because I got my gingerbread stuff out of storage now, and I'll be able to get that up. But the truth is, I'm looking for a 6-foot tall pink tree. And I guess I'm going to have to probably go online to buy it. Because the other tree that I used to use, which was a very tall topiary skinny tree, to display all my candy and gingerbread stuff on, I gave it to Chrislyn last year for a Christmas tree. And she loves it. So I'm going to just have to find myself a pink tree. Because I want a pink tree. Somewhere. I was at Target because I had to get some stuff for the stockings that I'm making for the foster kids, or for the kids that are in foster care. And anyhow, I had to wind up looking and didn't see them. Snap, crackle, and pop. That's funny, Patricia. Ginger, I know, right? Oh, that's a great idea, Sheila. Thanks, Rona. Yeah, I might do that then. Because I have a black sparkle tree. I have a silver sparkly tree. I have a regular flocked tree that's a king tree. I have like a wilderness looking tree. I have a white tree. Let me think. Yeah, that white tree though, I think I don't know. I guess I could try to make it work. I'm hoping to find a skinny tree. That's what I really need. I need a skinny tree because where I was putting my candy tree at was in the corner of my kitchen area. I also have a Grinch tree. You want me to make snowmen out of white mittens? Is that what you said? Target has a skinny tree. Well, Carol, I will be looking on the website as soon as I get off my live then and see if I can find it. Debbie, I will. I was supposed to get started on my trees this week, and my husband decided other things happened, and we were able to get all of our Christmas stuff out, but I told him no matter what, as soon as we get back Sunday, we're coming back early Sunday, the trees are going up. Floors are being mopped before we leave. Trees are going up. I'll look that up too, Angela. I put Patrick's wilderness tree by our French doors leading out to the house. I put the big king tree in. I have to move the love seat over in the corner, and I have to move the chair kind of out in the walkway a little bit. It's not too bad. So I put the big king tree there. I have a tree up in our bedroom. I have a tree already up that's in the corner, which that one's black, white, and pink. And then I put up one in the corner of my kitchen area. And then I'll be putting another one up on the other side near my hutch area. Yeah, kind of like where my hutch area is. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to put up my black and white buffalo check tree. That normally I like to do on my black tree. And it's a skinny tree. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The gingerbread one is 6. I have another one too, and I'm trying to remember. I have one that's got, I can do cheetah print with, it's pretty, or I think I gave my peacock tree away. I had one that was all peacock, and it had all the big jewel tones, deep purples and deep aquas and gold and greens. The black and white, I can do a bit, actually I'll do a reel on the black, white, and pink one. Now, the black, white, and pink one, even though it has some Christmas ornaments on it, the way I have it decorated, it honestly can go through winter and through Valentine's Day, because I put hearts, pink hearts in it from Dollar Tree, the big ones, it's like the glittery ones, and it looks really cute. Kimberly, I guess, yeah. Christmas, I decorate a lot for Christmas, so I'd say Christmas is one of my favorites. I do like fall too. They're not all decorated right now, but they will be. Oh, wow. I just like the tree in my bedroom because I could light it up and just sit there and stare at it, you know, at nighttime. I thought would be, I don't know, like just laying in bed and just looking at all the colors and just fall asleep to watching Christmas. Thank you, Susan. I will be looking it up. I used to do a Disney tree, because I used to have some really big Disney ornaments, but they were the, what do you call those? They were like the glass globe kind that had the characters already formed. Like I used to have Tigger and Mickey and Minnie and all of them. But because they were real glass, the paint was coming off of them really easy. And they started to just look ugly, if you know what I'm talking about. Like they weren't pretty anymore because all the paint was chipping off of them. And I think it was because we live in Florida. It's just harder sometimes with some of the ornaments that we have to keep them below 80 degrees. Yes, I will do a live for sure. I'll probably have to do a pre-recorded video as well because sometimes my Wi-Fi in my home can get kind of splotchy and sometimes it's okay and sometimes it's not. Yeah, I think it does for me. It gives me a little serene feeling. Happy Thanksgiving. You have one in your bedroom too? What colors did you do yours, Mary? Mine is done in a baby blue and red. And it looks fabulous. I love it in the baby blue and red. Because our walls are baby blue. Yeah, Ginger, you know what I'm talking about then. It's hard when you've got like... Matter of fact, I had some beautiful snow globes that we had stored in the attic before we decided to rent a storage that was supposed to be climate control. And because it got so hot, it literally broke the seal and ruined some Christmas items. Different kinds of trees all over the house. I even have some Victorian ornaments. I even have some of the ornaments left over from whenever Chrislyn and the girls were smaller. So I was thinking that this year with those, I'm thinking that I was going to maybe make a wreath out of it and offer it to one of the girls if they wanted it, so that they could hang it maybe on, you know, somewhere in their house, whether it's on their bedroom door, going in, you know, if they wanted to use it for the grandbabies and maybe put it on the grandkids' door, or in their bedroom, like where the Christmas tree would be. You like Victorian? I do too. but it went out of style. It used to be a big thing, and it used to be, I had, in my Victorian tree, I'd had pink, golds, and kind of like this mauve and purplish color in them. Blew a puppy's tree. Did I read that right? A white tree decorated with red and purple. Oh, that is so cute, Jane. How adorable. Hey, Donna. I had a pretty good day. Woo! Thank you, Sally. Girlfriend. Thank you. I will be looking them up very quickly as soon as we get off here. A lot of lace. Yes. Oh, yes. And the peach colors and the salmons. Mine had lace in it too. I did the Pioneer Woman inspired tree last year, Peggy. Yep. But back when I had my porcelain dolls is when I did my Victorian tree. Because I always had my, I would bring out my Victorian dolls. Some of them stayed out year round in the way that I used to display them. Because I'd have, some of them would be on their, little pedestals that were at different levels so that you could see them. Boy, have I changed a lot in my home decor. Anyhow, they would be up on different levels, and that I would put the Victorian tree right there beside them because I felt like it just tied it in. How are you, Kathy? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just trying to figure out what the world is going on with Facebook and all their weird stuff. I didn't get to see some of the other stuff. All right, well, girls, I hope this inspires you. If you can find these at Dollar Tree or any other place, make yourself some cute little gingerbread guys and ladies and cute things. My chest is feeling okay, but I'm still having this urge to want to cough today. I think I hit a friend of mine who's a nurse. I was talking to her. I actually went in to see her today. Anyhow, she was just telling me that it's probably I hit a trigger, a irritation. And so and that's what I'm talking about. I either want to clear my throat, or I might want to cough a little bit, or I feel, so she said that, I probably just psychologically may have done something if I'm not in any more pain. Oh, thanks, Carol. Oh, and let me forget that. We also got to put up the Grinch tree. So I can't put up that one either. Oh, that's going to be so cute. It didn't, it didn't scratch my throat, okay, this is what's weird. When I swallowed the pills, it was not anywhere right here that I could feel it, that it was lodged, which was weird. Because I'm thinking most of the time when people choke that it's going to be somewhere in here. It was down here. Right in this section where my hand is. That I could not literally, I tried to take a swallow of my protein shake to push down the pills and the sandwich. It would not move. Apparently it was too thick to try to drink the protein shake down with it. So my body reaction was to get it out. I mean, I was trying to upchuck and nothing was coming out except for what I put on the top, which was the protein shake. So, anyhow, I was just for a moment there, I was okay, well, that didn't work. Let me try some water. I tried getting the water down. The water would not. My body's reaction was to bring that up too. And I'm right there by the kitchen sink. By this time, I'm starting to panic. I started to panic. Clay could hear like a loud noise going on in the kitchen. And it was apparently, I had grabbed, I forgot what it was, some utensil or something that I had grabbed on my way of like in the panic, and I hit the side of my like farmhouse sink because I have the deep white sinks, and so I hit it, and he's in a game, and apparently he heard that, and then at the last minute, the last thing I could do with everything in me was just to yell out, which was, and the way I yelled out, he knew something was wrong. He's like, you couldn't even say my name correctly, but I knew it was you were calling my name. So he rushed in there. He could see I was already starting to turn color. I could not. I just was like this. He got behind me and he just started doing, the first time he couldn't get it. He wasn't positioning. By the second time he positioned just right. And it somehow, wherever he pressed up against the chest, it maneuvered and moved it around where I could feel it literally, I was not getting any air that was going down. That's why I started to feel panic. And last night I got on Amazon and I bought myself that thing that you were talking about, Carol, where you can put, it's like if you're choking, it's a device that you can literally put over your mouth. And it looks like a plunger, pretty much. And it's supposed to help, take whatever you're having and dislodge it. So all I can tell you today is when I would go to eat, Clay even noticed, I was taking these little tiny bites. And I was drinking water with it as I was eating. It was making my food a little bit soggy, but I was like, I don't want that experience. It scared me. It literally scared me because I cut off my airway somehow. I could not, I was trying to take in a deep breath. And I don't know the anatomy all that well, but as I'm trying to take in a deep breath, it feels like the esophagus or that, because there must be a pipe that runs from the back of our throat down, I'm thinking like into our stomach. Again, I don't know anatomy. But as I was trying to take in a deep breath, it would not allow me. I couldn't. It's like it would stop, like right there wherever that lodge was. Wherever that was lodging, the pills in the sandwich, it lodged it. I couldn't take in a deep breath. And I'm like, how am I going to fill my lungs in? That's what made me panic, because I'm here. I'm just like, and then I was like, the trach, okay, and then I was like, and it just would not happen. I could not get air. I was like, oh no, it was just the worst feeling in my entire life ever. I know, and I was like, all I could think of, it's Clay's birthday. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, Heavenly Father, please do not let me die today on my son's birthday. Please. I'm begging you in the name of Jesus. Just help me in this moment. I mean, that's all I could do is literally call upon Jesus. So, you did that with a piece of lettuce in high school, and it does scare you into a panic. Oh my goodness. It is a horrible feeling. It's a very bad feeling. I could only imagine right afterwards. All I could think about was my dad a year ago when he went into the hospital in July and he couldn't breathe and he had that big lump in his throat. And they had to go and do a trach on him and have surgery. all I could immediately think was, God, I know how my dad felt. And I could only imagine how scary that was for him. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what Clay did to me. He did the Heimlich maneuver on me, and it did. If it wasn't for him doing that, whew. And thank God he is a tall boy now, and he's bigger than his mother now, because he was able to get up underneath me where he needed to make it happen. So, yep, he did. He sure did. It was funny. It's not funny, but right afterwards, he was in a game with his friends. There was like 3 friends or something like that he was in a game with that he was playing. And so he turns his headset back on. He goes, and all of them are like, what was all that noise that was going on? He's like, all I could hear you saying was, oh my God, Mom. Oh my God, Mom. Mom, are you okay? Oh my God, Mom. You know, it's like he's also he's freaking out. And his friends were like, what was all the commotion? What's going on? And then Clay told him, he goes, I just saved my mom's life, y'all. And they were like, no, you didn't. They thought he was joking around. He goes, no, I'm not kidding. My mom was choking and I had to do the Heimlich maneuver. So, I know, right? I know. So anyhow, he called his dad, like right after. I needed a moment. I was like, I'm just going to go sit down. My anxiety was extremely high. I was crying. I was like all these overwhelming emotions. And, oh, really? I had no idea about that. I didn't know you could get your throat stretched. And I didn't know that about thyroid, because I do have a thyroid problem. And I have to take medication for it. But anyhow, he called his dad. He goes, Dad, he goes, Mom, he told him what happened. He goes, son, I'm just so glad you were there. He's like, I'm not ready for your mom. He's like, no, no, no. Aw, Pat. Yeah, I think you're right, Jane, I do. But again, it wasn't, my thyroid's here, and where it lodged, I could feel it was down here. So, why do you have to get your diet? I don't understand. What's the reason for getting, hey Hazel, how are you, my friend? Just in case you all dropped in, we made these cute little couple of gingerbread guys, ladies and boys. Aren't they cute? They're hand mittens. What? My throat has to be stretched a couple of times each year. Gets so narrow you can get food down. They stretch it. What? I wonder. Wow. I've never ever heard of that. Okay. I'm asleep when they stretch it. I think I'm just afraid of being harmed, punctured, or something crazy. Huh. On a piece of chicken? Oh my word. Now, I don't get it. Why would some people need to have it done and others don't? The only reason it happened is I was a big dummy. I'm at fault. I took a handful of my vitamins because I take them every day. And instead of taking 2 or 3 of them at a time, I normally take 6 or 7 of them at a time and never had a problem before. Never until yesterday. And so I won't be doing that again. Today when I took my vitamins, I was taking 2 at a time. She's like, it's like saying why do some people have thyroid problems and others depend on the individual. I know a lot of people that they've had it stretched too, Hazel. Really? What? That is so... Y'all are teaching me some things I have never, ever thought or heard or knew. So, yeah, Carol, I was taking... A matter of fact, I made sure to drink like 3 or 4 sips to make sure that my esophagus and all that stuff was wet enough, you know what I mean, to like take in the pills. I did not know that. As we get older, we all fall apart. I will, Joy. Yeah, I'm taking tiny bites. This girl was taking tiny bites today. Matter of fact, look that up. Okay, I will have to. And some of the things I take, some of my vitamins are big. Like my omega-6 with my omega-3. That's big. I can't help it. It's like I just want to sit here and do this. Aw, thanks, Carol. Tell him I said thank you so much. That was so sweet of him. The muscles, okay. Carol, maybe you can answer this question. They make you sick. And that's why I have to eat with them. My dad... My dad was, for a few years before they did the trach on him, he was having to do these exercises all the time. And this is what he would have to do. He would have to lift his neck up and he'd be, that make like really high pitched noises. And then he'd have to, try to strain like he was singing really like on high pitched noise. And they said that would help the muscle. So I don't know. Is that anything to do with it? Oh no, Melissa. Oh goodness gracious. We all fall apart. I know. Carol. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine your husband's in psychiatry and he could use these for his patients. Husband and wives, maybe? Or something to break the ice. Hey, Melissa. By the way, y'all, Melissa is a new follower. Well, she's probably been around for a while, but I haven't seen her comment before. But she is one of the girls that I met. So at Hobby Lobby about a week ago when I was in there looking at things. And I took a picture with her, which I need to upload. But anyhow, what I want to say is she's been a follower for a while. But she has a page. It's called Eye Candy Reese. Is that right, Melissa? If you're still with me. Let me see which Melissa it was. It's not Melissa. She might have left because she said goodnight. She was going to... I'll check and see if she's still here or if she got off. Hey, Kathy. Anyhow, she's new to the community. She's also new. She's been around for a little while for the crafting community, but she hasn't been able to, like, really, I guess, like, get started. Whoa, Ginger, really? Wow. Well, I'm glad that you're okay. Nope, it's not that, Melissa. She's also new to commenting, which I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate that. We have a lot of Melissas. I think it was Melissa Reynolds. Yes, Lynn, I think it was. She only popped on really quick. Yeah, I think it was her. All right, well, it's been fun talking with you girls. You're recovering from back surgery? Oh, Sonia. Heavenly Father, we just ask that you touch Sonia's back. We ask for a quick recovery on her, Lord, for healing over her body in the name of Jesus, and anyone else here that may need it tonight as well. We just ask that your healing hands be laid up on them, and whatever the needs are that they're going to need for these holidays, Lord, like kindness be extended and hearts being opened. And if there's no one out there that knows you, Lord, above all else, let them accept you as their Lord and Savior. I give you the glory and praise for all that you are, all that you do, and we ask these things to be done according to your will. In the name of Jesus, amen. Oh, Sally, goodness gracious. That's a big deal, honey. My dad had a heart attack 6 years ago, and they thankfully was able to save 7 years ago. Gave him 7 more years with his family. But it took him forever to bounce back. So, okay, friends, I'm jumping off, and I will see you sometime tomorrow. Not sure what time. It'll probably be after my food coma is over with, because I'm going to chow down. Don't know what, but I'm going to chow down on some fun. And these things make me want to play with my hands now. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, thank you. Y'all say bye to Gingerbread. Mr. and Mrs. Gingerbread. Thanks. Carol, you might need to tell your husband I need a little help. I might need a session with him. Oh, that's okay. That's all right, Nita. You can go catch the replay. And then we chatted afterwards. It was all fun for me. I loved it. Bring us back some... Oh, well, I'll go live at Disney and show you what we're doing. There is an outdoor restaurant that my husband and I love to go to. I probably need to go live there to show you. It's at the Wilderness Lodge Resort we're going to be staying at. And what I love about it is it's right there, right off the water. So in the evening times, you can sit and watch the sun go down if you want to. It's nice. It's quaint. It's what I like. So, listen, I love you all. Praying that you are all having a beautiful Thanksgiving tomorrow with your family and friends. And we have a lot to be thankful for this year. I know I do. So let's just remember those things, okay? Let's remember them. But I will see you sometime tomorrow afternoon. All right. I love you and your family. And thank you so much for being here tonight. Bye, friends.